Welcome to the Laura and Becky Show. Welcome to Season 6, Best Bits. Little bit of a compilation for you. If you've not listened to Season 6, this is going to give you a little bit of a taster. Now, Season 7 is on the way on the 20th of Feb. We cannot wait to come back. We've got some brilliant things planned. For now, though, what we'd love you to do is subscribe to our podcast. Just click on subscribe or follow, and you'll get a little notification whenever we upload our podcast. So here it is then, Season 6, and it's our best bits.
So at the weekend, I saw an old friend.
Okay.
Somebody that I used to work with. Haven't seen him for ages and ages. Didn't know he was going to be at this place, and he was there. Anyway, I'm going to give him a name check. His name's Mark Woods.
Hello, Mark Woods.
Everybody needs a Mark Woods in their life. He's just
really?
a bloody lovely person.
Okay.
Anyway, he loves going to the supermarket, right?
Yeah.
He lives for it.
Right.
So he will go, and he only goes to Waitrose. He's a bit of a supermarket snob.
Oh, posh.
No Aldi or Lidl for him.
Really?
No, you'd never see Mark Woods in Aldi or Lidl. No.
Right.
Or what's another one?
What,
Happy Shopper.
Would Sainsbury's? I mean, Sainsbury's is not bad.
He might go there for certain things,
Marks and
but
Sparks Food. I bet he's all over that. I bet he does an Ocado shop.
he is Mr. Ocado. That is him.
Okay.
Do you know how long he spends in the supermarket every week when he goes in?
Is he single or does he have to...
He's single.
Okay, not long. 35 minutes.
Longer.
An hour?
Longer.
Oh, stop it. 2 hours.
2 hours or sometimes 2.5.
Doing what?
Well, that was my question to him. This blew my mind. I've always known that Mark Woods loves perusing Waitrose. I've always known this fact about him, but I did not know he perused it for 2.5 hours. So
What do you look at for 2.5 hours? Does he have a coffee? Does he include...
No, he doesn't. This is what I said. I was like, what are you doing in there for that long? So, right, he often goes after work. Some people see going to the supermarket as a chore, not Mark Woods.
Right, Mark Woods is all over it.
Oh, he sees it. That's his him time. That's his me time. He enjoys it. So he goes in and he really takes his time. So he starts obviously at the beginning and goes through the aisles.
I bet he has a route.
A route.
A route that he takes.
He does.
Well, did you forget what a route was then?
I was like, a route. I was thinking of like...
a route? Ooh, what's a route? Yeah, I bet he has the set. Okay, goes the same way.
He does.
Yeah.
But get this, and I've never heard of anyone doing
The
this
OCD
before.
is Mark Woods?
He is a little.
Right, okay.
Mark, I don't
Nothing
know if you
wrong
are
with
or
him,
not.
Mark. Oh, he is a little.
I'm guessing. I've just made up a complete rumour.
Diagnosed Mark Woods with OCD. He is, yes.
Sorry, Mark Woods. Love the way we call him Mark Woods, not just Mark.
Right.
So
he's got OCD. He spends 2.5 hours in Waitrose. He sounds like a catch. There's no wonder Mark Woods is single.
I know, I'm really selling him. He's really going to get a girlfriend with this, isn't he? So he goes through, and he said that often, because he's been at work, he might daydream a little bit and, like, you know, sort of like be thinking about other things as he's perusing the aisles. So then what he does, he gets to the end, he thinks, I may have missed something. He goes back to the start and he does his whole route again.
He's got OCD.
He's got something. He's got something, mate.
Hang on a sec. So he's doing his route, and let's say he gets to aisle 4. Okay, 1, 2, and 3 are done. Gets to aisle 4, daydreams, gets to the end of aisle 4. He goes back to aisle 1.
No.
To aisle 4.
So he does the whole route. There's no stopping in the middle. He does the whole route, but thinks, I may have been daydreaming whilst on aisle 4. I'm going to go back to the start, do it all again.
Stop. No.
I swear down.
Hang on, he does the whole route,
Yeah.
but he thinks I may have missed something in aisle 4.
Yeah.
So instead of going back to aisle 4...
Back to the start, mate. Back to the fruit and veg at the start. Aisle 1 does the whole thing again, just to make sure he's not missed anything. Yeah. That's Mark Woods, everybody. Great guy.
Anyway, right, let's go on to what's going on in the world. You tell me, Shakira and a jam jar.
Right. This is, well, actually, it's quite sad, but it's genius at the same time. So you know that Shakira and her husband have split, and he's now gone off with somebody else. And there were kind of like rumours that he'd been doing the dirty on Shakira, which I just can't believe.
Why? Her hips don't lie, man. No. Why would you do that?
It's Shakira. But saying that, we've talked about this before.
Oh.
Beyonce's had it. Cheryl Cole's had it. So if they can be cheated
There's
on,
no hope.
anyone can be cheated on, okay? So Shakira was split with the husband. It's all been a bit sad and not very nice, blah, blah, blah. Do you know how she discovered that her husband was cheating on her?
Oh, this has got something to do with the jam jar.
Yes, mate.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try and figure it out.
Go on. Have a guess.
Did she put something underneath the jam jar? I have to think I've just figured it out.
No.
Oh, did she put a spider underneath the jam jar?
No, she didn't. She didn't go
Did she
that
put
far.
a jam jar somewhere to see if it had been moved?
No.
Okay, go on.
So get this right. So in Shakira's household, there's Shakira. There's the husband or estranged husband. There's 3 or 4 kids. I think there's kids anyway.
Yeah.
Nobody in that house likes jam.
Right.
Not one of them. Not even the
That's
kids.
strange. I love jam.
See, I'm a bit meh about
Marmalade?
jam. Yeah. Oh, marmalade I like, but not jam. It's strawberry jam, I think. I don't know. I might be making that up. So nobody in Shakira's household eats jam on toast or
Right.
jam tarts. They don't like jam, okay?
What about if there was a scone involved?
I think they just have cream. They wouldn't have the jam.
They're arseholes. Who doesn't like jam? I wouldn't trust anyone that doesn't like strawberry jam.
Where is this going? So, Shakira, but weirdly, they did have jam in the fridge.
Oh, mate, this story
Right.
ain't real. What are you
Swear to
talking?
God.
Let me guess. The person who's having an affair with came in and made herself jam on toast. No,
Mate, that's literally what
You
happened.
believe
So,
anything.
She saw jam in the fridge. Who keeps it in the fridge, by the way? Saw it in the fridge, saw that the jam had gone down a bit, the jam had been used, and what she went to her husband, who's been eating jam?
So why would they have jam if they don't
Nobody
like jam?
eats jam in this house. Who's been having it? And then obviously Gerard, whatever his name is, crumbled. Went, oh God, it's the woman I've been having an affair with. She loves jam on toast.
What? Where have you heard this story?
I swear to God, this story came out, I think it was yesterday or the day before. And now there's all these things going on TikTok going, POV, check if your man's been cheating. And you've got to like mark things in your fridge just to see if he's been cheating. And to see if it's gone down.
Literally, I've never heard a worse
Mate,
story.
it's Jamgate. Did you sort out your new car yesterday?
Stop. No. Right. So, getting a new car. I've never been so uninspired and not looking forward to getting a new car in
Hang on.
my actual life.
But this sounds very first world problems here.
Oh, all
I think
right.
you're going to need to explain yourself a little
Oh,
bit.
it's not like a massive Rangy. I'm not up.
But it's decent. It's a
all
nice
right.
car.
It's a Kia.
It's nice.
It's all right.
It's a nice car. People are going to be listening to this like,
Hang on a
Laura's
sec.
complaining
Listen,
about getting a new car.
I'm not into. I'm kind of. I'd say swapping. I wouldn't say as far as
But it's an
new.
upgrade. It's an
All
upgrade.
right, it's got sensors on the back of it and Apple CarPlay.
Mate, be a little bit grateful
Right.
you getting a new car.
No.
Be a little bit grateful.
It's no different. To the
I would be
it's
so
basically
excited.
a different colour, mate.
If I was getting a new car, I would be so excited.
I love my car. Right. Listen, I'm not into car. My dream car is a clapped out old Land Rover.
Yeah.
Now, mate, if I was getting one of them, I would be so excited. Right. I like the car I've got now. Right, it's a Kia Sportage. If anyone wants to know, but so I if I could just keep driving that car, I would. But I'm on this PCP. NCP.
That's a car park, isn't it?
Oh. I'm on something, which means I've come to the end of 4 years and I've got to change it.
Yeah.
And I've talked about how confusing this was the other day. So confusing. Okay. If I could keep the car, I'll keep the car. But I can't keep the car.
So you've got to change
I've got to
it.
change it.
Yeah.
So I'm swapping the car. I haven't even driven this car or seen the car. Haven't been in the car. The car's coming from Scotland. Okay. That's why I'm not that excited. I'm not
Okay.
ungrateful. I know it's good to have a car,
It's very good to have a car.
but I'm swapping a car.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you, yesterday, in the end, I was this car salesman was WhatsApping me. We need this, we need that. You need to do this. And I was like, what? I didn't know I needed to do this.
Surely it shouldn't be this complicated,
was
right? When you
his
think
day
about
off.
getting a new car, you think it's going to be, especially swapping, it's going to be
exactly.
easy. You'll ease in. They might get you a nice little glass of Prosecco.
No
Whilst you
Prosecco.
sign the papers. And then literally you get in it and you pootle off.
No Prosecco. Well, unless they there's a Prosecco waiting for me. Like, I guess it's like drink. It's not like, here you go, have some alcohol. Oh, there's a new car. But they did offer a coffee, I guess, it's from a machine. But it was like, we need this. I was like, I didn't know I needed this. I sent an email to 3 car salesmen yesterday. None of them received it. And in the end, I just sent a WhatsApp message and I just put, I'm not coming to get this car today. I've got an event tonight. I'm getting ready. I can't. I'm stressed.
Got to get ready for a spa, guys.
There's a V5 that's not come. They're like, you don't need the V5. Well, you do. We'll just keep a car key, your car finance. I was like,
it's like a different language. It's like they speak a foreign language.
So I think that's why I'm not excited. I'm not being ungrateful. It's just not been a pleasant experience.
Guys, where are you getting the car from?
Do I come? No, I don't want to say.
You've said it before, haven't you?
No, well,
I think you did.
Go back and listen.
On a previous one. But guys, if you could make it a little bit of a nicer, easier experience.
I want one of those sheets over the car and they're like...
Yeah, or a bow. A big red bow.
Or even a car air freshener.
There you go.
Guys.
Come on, let's go the extra mile here, guys.
Something, guys.
Yeah, please do.
I had a nightmare this morning. Want to know what happened?
Yeah, go on.
I trotted down to my chicken coop, right? Let the chickens out. There was 4 eggs. And I was like, bloody hell, that's good.
How many do you normally get?
Well, in the winter, chickens kind of stop laying, really, kind of. Anyway, they're still laying. I picked up the eggs. There was 4 of them. It's quite an awkward amount of eggs to hold in your hand for. 3 is fine. 4's a bit tricky. Yeah. Pulled them out. Mate, I dropped one. But I dropped it in front of the chicken. And I thought, oh my God.
That's like dropping a
baby.
Yeah, on its
when
head.
you've just, imagine it's like a midwife dropping a baby in front of the mum.
God, what did the chickens do?
It's like dropping a puppy in front of a dog.
Yeah, innit?
But it went...
That's bad.
Just smashed.
What did the chickens
do? Well, they didn't seem too bothered, but I was like, that is awful.
That's one of the worst things you can do.
What an awful thing to do. I walked back up the garden like, oh, shit.
Did you have a little cry?
I just felt really bad. How awful is that?
That's bad.
I bet I walked up there like, what a pin.
Yeah.
She just dropped my baby.
You need to say your chickens' names because you've got a lot of new listeners. You need to say your chickens' names.
Beyonce, Hey Hey, and Chick-fil-A. They are amazing. I love them a lot.
They're your babies, aren't they?
I love my chickens so much. Yeah.
So much that she dropped one of their babies on its head.
I know. How bad is that?
That's how much she loves them.
Oh, actually, this takes me on to another story, right? So let's come back to the chicken and the eggs.
Okay.
Talking of eggs, right? When we were at the spa the other day, I was getting changed for our event. I went, oh, bloody hell, I'm really annoyed. I'm ovulating and I've bloated. And you went, oh, I don't even know when I ovulate. What is ovulating? When do you ovulate? I was like, how can you be your age and not know?
I've got a child, by the way.
I know.
I've had a baby.
Mate, when I ovulate, I can literally feel my egg, get up and go, right, today's the day, guys, I'm off. I'm off down the fallopian tube.
Yeah.
I'll see you later, guys. Whee! Listen, my eggs don't go, wee. My eggs are like, old.
I'll tell you what your eggs are like.
Walking stick. Oh, bloody hell, I'm off.
Do you remember those people? I think they were on This Morning recently. They broke into a water park at night, went down a dry slide.
Broke their legs.
They broke their legs because there's a concrete thing at the bottom. That's like your eggs. They're like, oosh, doosh.
Yeah, my eggs are knackered. I've probably got about 4 left. They're like, we're the only 4 left. I mean, how many? Aren't you born with millions?
I think so.
But doesn't just one release when you're ovulating? I don't know.
Mate, don't ask
you don't
me.
even know.
I haven't got a clue. I don't know when I'm ovulating. I don't know how you know.
It's the 14th day after the first day of your period, mate. You should know stuff like this. You have a daughter.
I don't really track it all. I'll be honest.
I'm going to buy you a book. You need to read up on this.
I just kind of wing it, mate. I'll be honest.
I'm not even kidding you. My sister's the same. Ovulation for me is almost worse than my period.
Stop.
Oh, I can feel them. I can feel them moving.
Feel those eggs.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah,
I swear.
I don't feel it at all.
Okay, so, mate, we had a phone call yesterday, and...
Actually, sorry, that was funny in itself, a phone call, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Laura and I had this phone meeting with this person, and we always forget how to pronounce their name. We did put something about this on our Instagram, was it? Or in an earlier podcast?
It was in an earlier podcast, yeah.
Yeah, and we still, even though we've now met said person and they've told us how to pronounce their name, we still can't get it in our heads, can we, how to say it?
It is ridiculous. So we called and we were like on a shared call, and I was looking at you, I was like, you say hello. You say hello. I can't say low, not Iowan. And he didn't answer the phone. And he's lovely, isn't he? In fact, I would go as far as saying he's one of our favourite people that we've met this year so far.
He's great.
And he's always very prompt, like he emails back straight away. And it's just like boom, 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 very organised, isn't he? The opposite to us, I would say. Anyway, he didn't answer his phone. I thought, oh God, something's happened to him.
Laura thought he was dead.
Well, I was
basically,
just
she thought he died.
It's very unlike him. This is very out of character.
We've known him about 2 weeks. He never normally doesn't answer the phone in the 2 weeks we've known him.
We've never even rung him before. It's very unlike him. It's just, that's typical me though, isn't it? Overthinking, like what's happened? Is he ignoring us? Where is he? Anyway, he rang back literally 3 minutes later. And we told him that story as well, which is quite embarrassing.
Yeah. Also, I said his name,
You
didn't I, at the
did.
start of the phone call, but I don't think I said it right.
Is it?
I went, hello, Owen. But I said it in a really weird way. And he laughed. Did you hear him laugh? He laughed at the other end. But he didn't correct me, which is very nice of him.
There we go, your best bits from season 6. Massive thank you to our sponsors, actually, from season 6, Redbrik Estate Agents and Ringwood Hall Hotel and Spa. We can't wait to come back. Monday, the 20th of Feb, season 7 begins, and it's gonna be a good one. We'll see you then.